Welcome to Shri Learning Academy. Today's focus is on phishing. For those interested in more personalized learning experience, we also offer private session. Connect with us on WhatsApp. Now let's dive in. Social engineering is a method used by cyber criminals to trick people into giving away sensitive information such as passwords, banking details, or personal data. Instead of hacking into a system using complex technical methods, social engineers manipulate human psychology to gain access. Attackers use different methods to carry out social engineering attacks, and they often use urgency, fear, or trust to manipulate their victims. Now let's take a closer look at some of the most common types of social engineering attacks. Phishing. Phishing is one of the most common and dangerous types of social engineering. It's a sneaky trick that cyber criminals use to steal personal information, often without the victim realizing it. So how does phishing actually work? Let's break it down. First, it starts with a fake email. It looks completely legitimate, maybe from your bank, a government agency, or even a well-known company like Amazon or PayPal. Next, the email plays on urgency and fear. It might say something like, your account has been compromised, or you need to update your password immediately, making you panic and act quickly. Then comes the dangerous link. The email directs you to a fake website, one that looks exactly like the real thing. And here's the trap. Once you enter your login details, your information is stolen. The attackers can now access your real account, potentially leading to identity theft or financial loss. Example of phishing. Hackers designed a fraudulent PayPal login page that appeared identical to the real one, except for a slight variation in the URL, which displayed paypal.com instead of paypal.com. This subtle difference deceived users into entering their login credentials, and when they clicked the login button, their details were secretly stored in the hacker's database before being redirected to the legitimate PayPal login page. To the user, this redirection appeared as a simple page refresh, which often went unnoticed, and as a result, they logged in again without realizing that their credentials had already been compromised by the attacker. So how can you protect yourself from phishing attacks? Here are some simple but powerful steps you can take. First, always verify the sender's email address. Cybercriminals can make an email look real, but a closer look at the sender's address can reveal the red flags. If you try to understand from my example, make sure it's PayPal sending you emails and not somebody from PayPal. If something seems off, don't trust it. Second, never click on suspicious links. If an email or message asks you to click on a link urgently, pause for a moment. Instead, go directly to the official website by typing the address into your browser. Third, when in doubt, contact the company directly. If you get an email saying that there is an issue with your account, don't reply to it. Instead, call the company or visit their official website to check if the message is real. And finally, use the multi-factor authentication or MFA. This adds an extra layer of security, making it much harder for the attackers to access your accounts, even if they get your password. Phishing doesn't just happen through emails and messages. It can also happen over the phone. This is called phishing, short for voice phishing. Here's how it works. You get a call from someone claiming to be a bank employee, a customer service representative, or even a government official. They sound professional, maybe even friendly, making you believe they are legit. Then they create a sense of panic or urgency. They might say something like, your bank account has been compromised, or you owe unpaid taxes and if you don't act now, you could face legal consequences. Next, they ask for sensitive information, your banking details, social security number, or even your passwords. They will insist it's necessary to verify your identity to resolve the issue. And here's the real danger. Once they have your details, they can use them to steal money, commit fraud, or access your personal accounts. Let's look at the common example of phishing. Imagine you receive a call from someone claiming to be from your credit card company. They tell you there's been suspicious activity on your card, and to stop it further, they urgently need to confirm your card number and PIN for verifying your identity. Sounds serious, right? But here's the trick. They are not really from the company. If you provide those details, they can use your card for unauthorized transactions. But how do you protect yourself from this? First, never share personal information over the phone unless you initiated the call. If someone calls you asking for sensitive details, there's a huge red flag. Second, if you are suspicious, hang up immediately. Then call the company directly using a verified phone number from their website or your credit card statement. And finally, be cautious of unsolicited calls, especially those asking for urgent payments or verification. Legitimate companies will never pressure you to act quickly or share sensitive information over the phone. Smishing, that is SMS phishing. Smishing is phishing done through the text messages, that is your SMS. Attackers send messages pretending to be from banks, delivery services, or well-known companies to trick the people into clicking malicious links or sharing their personal details. Here's how smishing works. You might receive a fake SMS message, often appearing to be from a trusted source like your bank, mobile provider, or even your delivery company. The message could look urgent, asking you to click a link or provide personal details. The link might lead you to a fake website designed to look real, making it easy to fall for the scam. Once you enter your information like your login credentials or credit card number, the attacker can capture it and misuse it. Examples of smishing. In 2019, a large-scale smishing attack targeted employees of a major healthcare provider. Attackers sent text messages disguised as urgent notification from the company's IT department, prompting recipients to click on a link to reset their password. This led to the theft of sensitive patient data and a significant data breach, exposing personal health information and compromising security across the organization. So how can you protect yourself from smishing attacks? Here are a few key tips. First, do not click on links in text messages from unknown senders. If it looks suspicious, it probably is. Second, if you get a message that seems odd or urgent, always verify it with the company directly. Use the contact info on their official website and not the number in the text. And finally, never share personal or financial information through text messages. Legitimate companies will never ask you for sensitive details that way. Business email compromise, that is BEC. It is a type of social engineering attack that targets businesses and organizations. Cybercriminals impersonate executives, suppliers, or business partners to trick employees into transferring money or sensitive information. Here's how it works. The attacker starts with email spoofing. They send a message that looks like it's from a trusted person in your organization, like the CEO, CFO, or even a supplier. The email seems legitimate and it might ask for something urgent like a wire transfer, invoice payment, or sensitive company information. The employee, believing the request is genuine, goes ahead and takes action, leading to potential financial loss or data theft. Example of BC. An employee in the finance department receives an email from the CEO requesting an urgent transfer of $50,000 to a new vendor. The email looks legitimate, but it was actually sent by a hacker. And if the employee sends the money, it goes directly to the attacker's account. So how can you protect your business from business email compromise? Here are some crucial steps. First, always verify requests for money transfers or sensitive information by calling the sender directly. Don't rely solely on the email. Second, be cautious of the emails that create a sense of urgency or pressure. Scammers often try to rush you into making a decision without thinking. And third, use email authentication tools to help detect spoofed emails. These tools can help you identify when an email isn't coming from the person it claims to be. And finally, make sure to train your employees on how to recognize BEC scams. Educating your team is one of the best defenses against this type of attack. So in conclusion, whether through phishing emails, voice phishing, SMS phishing, or business email compromisers, attackers use deception to manipulate the victims. To protect yourself, always be skeptical of unsolicited emails, calls, or messages asking for personal information. Verify any urgent request before taking action and use security measures like multi-factor authentication to protect your accounts. Educate yourself and others to recognize social engineering tactics. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you are looking for more personalized training, contact us on WhatsApp. We offer a range of theoretical and practical courses starting at just $99. You can also find a written explanation and a quiz on our website, link in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe for more useful videos and feel free to ask any questions in the comments. We are here to help. See you in the next one.